So if you think I don't know that this is absolutely insane, a little bit overkill, you're wrong. So because of that, I'm going to show you the very basics that you can go light, easy with a palette 4 and one brush instead of my complete collection. First thing first, we gotta fill our palette 4. Now your palette 4 is gonna be your 3D foundation. It's gonna be 3 of these beautiful tints. And I'm gonna start with my contour. Now my contour is for dimension, for lift in your cheeks. It spanks for your face, my friends. It is really that good. So you pop it out, you keep one extra lid, and then your awesome palette, it's magnetic. You legit pop it in, and that's it. So now let's go to our next two. Okay, so the next one is my main highlight. This is the one that matches my skin tone the best. And when you're filling a brand new palette, I suggest putting your two highlights, the skin tones, next to each other. Because in a second, you're gonna really be able to see, oh, which one's darker, which one's lighter. Okay, so here is White Peach. I have Athens, White Peach. And by each other, you could tell that this one's a little bit darker. This one's gonna be my brightening highlight for my concealing down the center of my face. And the last one, you have a choice. Any lip and cheek that speaks to you. Some people like pink, some people like red, some people like a neutral. I'm gonna go with nude. So here's beautiful nude. Here you go. Simple, basic, one brush. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start with my contour. It's gonna go the top of my forehead, the bottom of my cheekbone. Now you could use your finger. I'm gonna show you, you could use your finger to apply this, or you could use your brush. Along your jawline. And don't forget, below your lip. Okay, so if I was gonna use my brush, I kind of like the longer skinny end for my contour. You just kind of stipple. But honestly, I love applying the creams with a brush. I feel like, first off, my finger's not dirty, okay? And you can blend as you go and really tell how much makeup you're putting on, when sometimes with your finger, you're just globbing a whole smack of makeup on, and then it's harder to blend. So follow that cheekbone down. Don't go in more than the outer corner of your eye. If it goes a little bit, you're fine. Your jawline. And then you could pinch your brush and bring it down the side of your nose. And below your lip. Okay, so that is your contour. So next I'm gonna go into my main highlight. This is Athens. You're not gonna really see this guy because it's closest to my skin tone right now. So I could apply with a brush. This is anywhere you need coverage. If you're red, you have some blemishes, the main highlight will be your best friend. I could also use my finger here and dab it on to anywhere where I want a little bit of coverage. But like I said, fingers, brush, it's not gonna really matter. It's however you like to apply your makeup. A little bit on my forehead this side. All right, the last step of the 3D foundation is your brightening highlight. I'm just gonna take my finger, dab it there. On the outside, down the center of my face, that part of my chin, brow, kind of blend that up. You also could just use your brush. I could use I'm just gonna use my finger for down my nose. All right, once you have those 3 colors on, those are the ones that you're gonna listen to me. So I'm gonna color match you and I'll tell you which 3 go best with your skin tone and any problems that you might have. But then when we come to the lip and cheek, that's when you get to have fun. That's when you get to pick whatever's your fancy. But as you blend, you start in the lightest and then you go to your darkest. Okay, now I have some blemishes and things, you know, just take your darker highlight and you tap. Remember, makeup's makeup. It's not magic, you know. It's not going to take away texture, but it could help color correct. At this point, if you realize that maybe you want a little bit more fuller coverage, this is buildable. So you could just tap in and add as you go. Don't start heavy. Start light and add more so that you don't have too much product. That's probably the biggest problem. And when you have too much of any makeup, that's when you're not going to like it. So start lighter and then you could add more for your liking. All right, now I'm going to go into my lip and cheek. And if you're really simple, you could take whatever's left on your brush for your contour and just bring it on the eye a bit, kind of going up towards the bottom of that brow and just keeping it more on the outside. Even our lip and cheeks can be eyeshadows. And it just gives you enough, just some shape to your eye. I'm gonna throw on a little mascara. Okay, there you go. Just the basic 4 palette, the 3D brush, and you can get a beautiful finish and not have to be lugging around this big old thing. You do not have to be this crazy. Simple, basic, and it still is a beautiful finish. If you want to color match, take a bare face selfie in front of a window. I don't want to see the window in that picture. Have it in front of you, take it, send it to me, and I will tell you these 3 colors. These colors are important. Let me color match them for you. It's free. I will not bug you, I promise. And then you pick any beautiful lip and cheek that you want. Peach, pink, whatever, nudes. Reach out if you're unsure. But I hope you have a great day and thank you for watching.